Alright, it's been a minute since we worked with fish, and one of my viral videos recently has been fish. So let me add you some more. Today we are going to be making fish fingers from scratch. That means we're going to fillet our own fish. That is why we have this whole fish here. Hello there, my name is Rita and I'm the cooking nurse. Yeah, it's me sharpening the knife. Yeah, so we are going to be starting with a sharp knife, and then we'll make an incision right there. I had already made one, but yeah, for purposes of teaching, here you are. I didn't want to show this part, but later on slapped my heart. So I am showing you, you're going to make a very slim cut just between those bones, how do you call these bones here at the back, and then you're going to keep your knife straight, going inside, making sure to separate the flesh from the bones until you have cut through and you have your fillet. So this does not mean that all the bones are out. Some of the smaller bones are still there, like you're going to be seeing, but this is how you fillet your fish. Yeah, so if you've been trying to figure out how to or where to buy fish fillets or something like that, yeah, you are. This is even much cheaper and cost effective because one tilapia fish is like 10,000 or 12,000, and fish fillet a kilo is like 30,000 or something if they've already cut it for you, because they don't have where to put the carcass. So yeah, that is why it's expensive. So if you can try this at home, please go on ahead. And now we are going to remove the fish skin. You can leave this on. Sometimes I love it, the crispy fish skin, but since we are going to be making fish fingers, we don't need the skin. I'm just trying to remove it. It can be a trick, it can be a wholesome skill, but there you are. You're going to pass your knife, you hold it down, you hold the skin down and pass the knife going forward until it has cut through and the skin has separated from the flesh. Yeah, there are other tricks. I've seen people who like pour their hot water and some fish have a way of curling and the skin is off, but here this is how we are doing it and it's much easier that way. So we have our fillet, but it has some bones, those tiny bones in this particular line. Yeah, so you can see those ones. If you have children, please make sure to cut it out like I am going to, and then separate those ones with bones. I think you now understand why fish fillet or these things are actually expensive, because most of the part it takes a lot of time to clean and most of it goes to waste, like it's not edible in that particular thing. But yes, of course you can boil the carcass and make stock and eat the flesh or something like that. So we're going to get the clean fillet and then we are going to cut there some small pieces that are going to make our fish fingers. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to request you to subscribe, please. If you haven't, join the family. We recently hit 20k subscribers, 1 million views. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. At least I'm starting to see some light. Yeah, the tunnel isn't yet at the end, but we are seeing some light. Thank you so much for the support. So we're going to go on ahead and season our fingers, which is salt, pepper, paprika and curry powder, and then I'm going to go in with some olive oil, drizzle until this is going to help you coat or help everything else stick together. And then we're going to squeeze in half a lemon, juice of half a lemon. Yeah, you know how juice of a lemon works with fish. If you don't, please go and Google. Okay, thank you. We're going to mix everything together until all the spices, all the seasoning is on the fish fingers, just like this. And then we're going to go on ahead and prepare our other coatings. So we're going to start with flour and we are seasoning everything at all the stages. Don't use too much, just use a little so that you have a consistent flavor. Paprika, curry powder, black pepper, salt, mix and set aside. Yeah, so I don't know if you have any questions already, please go ahead and drop them in the comment section. I'm always there. I always reply to comments. Okay, the people who haven't replied yet, I am seeing them, but I'm going to grab a minute today and reply all of them. But I always do, that is my job. I reply to all the DMs. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. So the flour is done. We're going to go onto the eggs as a binder, and yeah, go in with buttermilk, that is milk with lemon, and then we go in with paprika, curry powder, black pepper and salt, just the same. This time it's just you're reducing the quantities, not too much, but just enough to not over salt the fish fingers. Breadcrumbs, these are homemade, but you can buy yours from the store. And then season, the same procedure: black pepper, salt, paprika, curry powder. And then we're going to now start assembling our fish fingers, where we're going to drop them in the flour. You can do one by one, but yeah, we're going to coat them with flour, and then I'm doing like this so that the flour and the marinade or the seasoning like stays intact. And then I'm going to transfer this into the egg wash or the beaten egg mixture. So this is our fish finger. You can bake this, by the way, maybe at that stage or something, but yeah, we want ours coated and a little bit thickish. So we're going to put them in some beaten eggs with buttermilk. You know how we make buttermilk? Yes, you're welcome. We've been singing this. If you don't know, please watch my baking videos, please. So you're going to put them in the egg and then remove them after a few seconds and transfer them into the breadcrumbs, coating them lightly and making sure to shake off the excess breadcrumbs. And then we'll rest these on a platter, in the fridge, just to chill them a little bit so they can regain their shape and also get time to absorb all the goodness that we put onto them. So we're going to put this in the fridge for about 10 minutes, about 10 to 15 minutes. And now we are ready to fry. We're just going to go in with our wok, vegetable cooking oil, one that is suitable for deep frying, that is not olive oil. Okay, thank you. Manyi okwegeziwazawo nogamba ngenda deep frying sa olive oil. Use proper deep frying oil, vegetable oil. And then once it's not too hot, because you don't want to burn the coating before the inside cooks, just put in there and make sure not to overcrowd the pan. My pan is actually really big, so if you have a smaller pan, you can take your time, don't overcrowd it. And there you have them, your fish fingers. Yeah, very easy to make at home if you have a family with children who love this. Such a very fun activity to do with them. And enjoy. I'll be seeing you soon in my next videos. If you have any comments, any likes, please leave them behind, okay? Share with your friends and leave me a comment. And please, please, please remember to subscribe. You can also join our membership only group. And bye.